Barcelona continues to face complex issues ahead of El Clasico. In addition to a storm of injuries and locker room issues, Hansi Flick will also be unable to accompany the Blaugrana due to receiving a red card in the Catalan derby against Girona. Topscore 11 summarizes how Barcelona is overcoming these issues ahead of El Clasico. How Hansi Flick revived Barcelona. Barcelona had a less than smooth start to the season with Hansi Flick. Despite winning 2 games, the Blaugrana had to settle for a 1-1 draw with Rayo Vallecano. Because of this result, Barcelona failed to overtake their Madrid rivals. Hans Flick reportedly flew into a rage, locking the players in the locker room for a long time. All players must be 100% committed. There is no room for ego, because ego kills success. Last season we played as a unit. We must be like that again now. Hansi Flick's dissatisfaction is understandable given Barcelona's struggles to return to the top. Unfortunately, the situation was further exacerbated by a heavy 4-1 defeat to Sevilla. This defeat once again worsened the turmoil within Barcelona. It's no surprise that rumors of a split immediately surfaced after the Blaugrana were humiliated. As reported by Football España, Deco, as sporting director, openly intervened with Flick. The Portuguese legend was reportedly unhappy that Lamine Yamal was sitting on the bench. However, this rumor was immediately and firmly denied by Flick. I don't know where you got that information, but I apologize for my choice of words, which was complete nonsense. Flick's statements were proven correct after Barcelona won the Catalan derby against Girona. In this match, Barcelona successfully restored their harmonious play with a 4-3-3 formation. This harmony was not evident when the coach deployed a 4-2-3-1 tactic against Sevilla. The coordination between attackers and midfielders was lacking due to the excessive distance between players. Preparations disrupted ahead of El Clasico. This positive result allows Barcelona to maintain their dominance at the top of the table. The Blaugrana squad is in good shape ahead of the El Clasico derby against Real Madrid. Unfortunately, the Blaugrana's victory came at a very high price. Hansi Flick received a red card during the match against Girona. The high tension at the end of the match caused the coach to lose his temper. This situation is certainly very detrimental to Los Culés, who will be left without Flick. Hansi Flick's absence is certainly very detrimental to Barcelona, who desperately need a win. Moreover, this coach is known for his intelligence in reading tactical changes. His decision to replace Lamine Yamal and Pedri at the start of the second half had a big impact. Fermín López and Ferran Torres proved to be super subs in Barcelona's victory. Flick is expected to be temporarily replaced by Marcus Sork, his assistant coach. Sork is already well-versed in Flick's tactics. He has followed Flick wherever he goes, including when Flick was coaching the German national team at the beginning of 2023. Barcelona's injury crisis shows no sign of ending. Hansi Flick's absence from Barcelona is compounded by the injury crisis that has hit the club. Currently, the Blaugrana are missing at least 7 key players. Of those 7, only Lamine Yamal has made a quick recovery. The Guinea-born player has even shown his skills against Girona. Meanwhile, the 7 absent players include Robert Lewandowski, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Dani Olmo, Raphinha, Gavi, and Ferran Torres. Hansi Flick must be able to overcome this severe crisis, especially in the attack, which is considered lacking in bite after Robert Lewandowski's absence. Although he is slowly showing his magic, Marcus Rashford is already considered sharp enough. Proven against Olympiacos in the Champions League, the former Manchester United player managed to score 2 goals. Against Real Madrid, Marcus Sork, as Flick's replacement, must be able to make a difference. The Barcelona assistant coach must utilize Rashford's abilities to become a source of goals. Wing supply must also be given to Lamine Yamal, and Fermín López's position must be changed. How can Barcelona overcome Real Madrid's toughness? A fierce attack could be Barcelona's chance to steal a victory at the Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid themselves lost two of their key defenders ahead of El Clasico. Dean Hudson and Antonio Rüdiger suffered injuries to their soleus and thigh muscles. Xabi Alonso also had to rack his brains because both players are important pillars of Los Blancos' defense. According to the latest news, Hudson is still doubtful to play, even though his injury is slowly recovering. Xabi is reportedly unwilling to take the risk of playing him against Barcelona. Even so, Barcelona cannot be complacent. How could they be, when two of their strong defenders, Dani Carvajal and Trent Alexander-Arnold, have recovered from injury? Xabi cannot afford to make any mistakes and must be able to take advantage of the current backline composition. The duo of Eder Militao and Raúl Asensio are predicted to cause problems for Rashford and Yamal. In addition to their attack, Barcelona can strengthen their midfield. The coach can take the initiative from the opening minutes by playing a 1-2 pass. After that, Barcelona can exploit the central attacking gaps by capitalizing on Bilio's weaknesses. Pedri's task is to unleash shots from outside the penalty box. Thibaut Courtois is particularly vulnerable to anticipating powerful shots aimed at the corners.
You tell them on the outside.